Hi Big Black Bible, we are Chloe
And Samuel.
and our Instagram is back on the road.
_ back on the road _ in our party, it's just us two and our Hyundai Tucson called Tuck.
Well, we were coming to Australia to travel anyway, so that was always our main goal. We travelled the East Coast, and after doing that we thought, well, why wouldn't we just complete the full loop? So here we are.
Yeah, what else is there to do than to do the big lap? We are currently in Darwin and have been for almost 3 months. We're here for another 2.5 weeks before heading to Lake Argyle in WA and making our way all the way down to Perth, however long that takes us.
It's our last state to conquer, so we're very excited about that. So I wish we had a caravan or a big setup, but we're very basic, very simple. We have a car and we have a tent, and that's how we make our way around.
Yeah, we used to have a 40 tonne van in 2019, which we converted to a camper. But this time round, since leaving Melbourne, we just have Tuck and a $25 Kmart tent.
It does the job. Yeah, we might look a bit funny next to all the big caravans, but yeah, we managed to get around. But I do miss our van. That was a lot better of a situation to sleep in, lock yourself in, a bit safer. But
yeah, you see everyone with a 2021 Hilux towing a 30-foot caravan next to you, but yeah, we're just in a tent.
maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. We usually stay in caravan parks. We just feel a bit more safer there, being with a tent, and it's usually easier to get the tent pegs in the ground as they have like grass areas for us. When we were in Tassie, we did stay in a lot of free camps
Yeah,
there.
the free camps in Tassie were unbelievable. The facilities were better than most free camps, most paid camps. You have to pay $1 for a shower, but
And there was always people there as well, like lots of other travellers. So there was always people around, whereas when we were like going through the middle and stuff, and in South Australia you walk up to some of the free camps and you're the only soul there, and that gets a little bit
and they just have a
scary.
little bush toilet, which is the best. So yeah, we like the facilities.
Yeah, we like to do facilities, for me, probably be Streaky Bay in South Australia. We were right on the beachfront, and it was just so nice there. The weather was perfect the whole time.
We liked it so much we just rocked up and booked 5 nights. We were right on the seafront. Wake up, just go for a swim. It was perfect.
Yeah, that was really good, that one.
And they had an oven, which obviously being on the road was fantastic. We just bought loads of frozen stuff and put it in the oven.
Yeah, garlic bread. Oh.
Garlic bread, oven pizzas, oven chips. So much better than cooking.
I think for both of us, it would have to be
Yeah, you can answer this one.
the Whitsundays. It's just so beautiful there, and it's everything. Being from overseas, it's everything you picture when you think of Australia.
The sand is so white, the water.
Yeah, and the tours that they do are just incredible. Like we did the 3-day, 2-night three-day, 2-night trip, and
We just loved it so much. We went again.
yeah, we went twice.
Yeah, we love it so much.
Definitely worth it. Like that was one of the most amazing things.
We'd love to go again. But for both of us it's Uluru. Not because we didn't like it, like it was awesome. We loved it, but once you've been there once you don't really need to go back. You tick it off the bucket list and that's it.
Yeah, that's one ticked off the bucket list, but there's so many other more places now that we would want to go to, and now that we've done it, it's done, and like we did love it when we were there. It is an amazing experience. It's something like you've just never seen before.
Unless we had a budget, like insane budget, to go again.
5-star hotel.
Yeah, nice hotel, eat out every night, and we'd go back, but other than that, we don't really need to.
No, we don't travel with a pet. It would be a bit of a hassle, as eventually we will have to go back to the UK at some point. So yeah, it's not really the right time for us to have a pet. However, we would love a dog someday.
Yeah, we'll get one day, just not while we're in Australia. well, we've only got WA to go, so every place in WA, Lake
Yeah.
Argyll, Broome, Exmouth, Carragini,
Island,
Esperance,
yeah,
all the west coast, pretty
Yeah.
much.
yeah. The last one to tick off the list. So yeah, everywhere in WA.
Yeah, just WA. One that comes to mind all the time is when we had our 40 caravan. We were driving to the town of 1770, and about 60 k's out, we lost a shock. It just fell off the van. You could hear it bouncing on the concrete, and then looked in the mirror, and you just see sparks flying and metal flying everywhere. We had to pull over on the side of the road, just one lane each, get on the side of the road, tie it to whatever we could with a cable tie and a bungee cord, and just hope it'd last for 60 k's until we got to 70. So we go to a garage, but about 2 minutes down the road it fell off again. The bungee came loose and the cable tie came loose, so we don't know anything about cars. We're pretty useless with that, so we just doubled it up, another bungee, another cable tie, and just drove safely until we got there. And then the only garage that was in the town managed to fit us in the next morning and replace 2 new shocks, which it was scary at the time, and the price was scary to fix it, but it's funny to look back at it.
Yeah, and we now have. Back then, we didn't really think about like in the UK you call it like breakdown, because I think it's called roadside assist out here, and we didn't think about anything like that. It was only a week into our trip, and we thought, oh, we'll be all right. But now we have roadside assist, so
yeah, lesson learned with that one.
yeah, get roadside assist. Mine would probably have to be my blanket. Like, that's really pathetic and sounds ridiculous, but I get very cold very easily, and it's just something that
Australia gets cold.
to use. Yeah,
Especially Tasmania through the outback. It gets cold in the evening. You definitely need a blanket.
Yeah, being from the UK, most people don't really think Australia gets cold, but it does. But yeah, so I didn't bring one out here, but now I
A
bought one
blanket
while I
is
was
the first
here.
thing we pack every time. I don't know what it'd be for me.
Yeah, I do too.
Like, you have your blanket, what can I live without? I don't know really. We don't really have much things.
Yeah,
Like, we just have a backpack and some kitchen utensils. That's about it. So
yeah, most
pretty
things
much-
like we have a fridge and stuff now, and like it makes life easier. But for the whole of the East Coast, we didn't use it. We didn't have one.
Yeah.
So I think
probably just
good pair of trainers maybe.
good footwear. I don't know. Obviously, just your phone and stuff is. You can't live without
do
it.
anything without.
Even maps, like
Maps, booking things,
Yeah.
like wiki camps.
internet, like a good internet. You can't live without. Good signal.
Yeah.
That's what.
We saved before we left the UK, so we just worked. So we left school, worked, and then saved a lot of money when we come, and then we do stop and work on the road as well. So we're currently in Darwin, and we stopped here for 3 months just to pick up some work, just to add to the funds and keep it topped up, so that we always have like a savings pot, that in case there are emergencies or anything we need it for.
So just travel, work. And then,
With a bit of savings.
Just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, we know exactly how much we spend because I keep track of that, but we don't have a budget to say.
No, we don't like have a weekly budget or a monthly budget, because every place is different that you stop in, and sometimes there's things you want to do and sometimes there's nothing that you want to do. We try not to eat out a lot, but
some towns there's good pubs and restaurants, and if you want a beer and some food, you just have a beer and food.
then you do it, and if not, then you just cook in that cup.
You just have pasta and sauce.
Yeah.
And then some nights we go out for lobster and have a couple of beers. So
It all just depends. But budget-wise, we don't really have a set budget. We just, if there's something we want, mainly for us, if there's something we want to do, we'll do it.
That's where our biggest expense is activities.
Yeah, and at the end when we look,
Yeah.
we are shocked sometimes, but then we always just think, well, we had a really good time, so it's worth it.
We'll always top up the money again.
Yeah.
So we just go for it. Basically, if there's an activity in this town that we want to do, we just book it. So activities is definitely the biggest expense.
Yeah. A lot of things for us. So
Not relating to the big lap necessarily,
as such, but it all leads into it. So just things as like, I know just adult jobs really, like how to like set up a bank account, how to get a TFN,
how to buy a car, how to do rego. You didn't know what rego was.
Being like from
setting
a
up
different
super
country as well. Yeah, there's just so many little things
we've had to learn
along the way, which then have allowed us to do the big lap, really.
And there's obviously all the towns we never knew of. We just thought East Coast, Sydney, Byron, Gold Coast. Which Sundays I was there. So we've learned pretty much all. We've learned all the states, all the towns, all the roads, everything.
We probably didn't have to like research a little bit better as well now.
We were pretty useless before.
Like now we're probably on the ball with researching where we want to go, what we don't want to do.
Considering we didn't know anything before, we could probably be good tour guides now in Australia. It's got to be just, if you like a place, when you stop there, just stay there for as long as you want. If you don't like it, just drive on.
No time limit. You don't really get when you leave a place, you do get like a little holiday blue, but when you just go on a holiday for say like 2 weeks and then you have to go back to like working again, it's it's nice that you don't have to really do that as much.
Some towns where we've drove into it and there's nothing there, so we've just left. But then, like I said, with Streaky Bay, we turned up, loved it, so just booked 5 nights and that was it. So it's just, that's it.
Just being able to move on when you want, stay where you want, and
seeing all the different beaches, and experiencing all the different towns, all the cultures.
Was it worth it?
Definitely worth it.
100% worth it. And it was the shark cage diving in South Australia in Port Lincoln with Calypso Star Charters.
Unbelievable day.
It was the best day. One of the best days we've ever had. It was insane.
We've done a lot of activities, but that was definitely the best one, without a doubt. And would recommend it to anyone.
Anyone and everyone. Like,
seeing a 3 meter great white shark this close is
it's good. And like even like the dolphins and the sea lions that you see while you're on the boat as well. And it's a big expense, and it's but you're on the boat for 12 hours, and it's definitely worth it if it's something you like to do. Like definitely just give it a go, I'd say.
Our own intent, our king's own intent. It's good quality and everything, but it was not for us. It was just useless. It attaches to your car, which we thought would make our area more spacious, but once it's attached to your car, you can't drive anywhere. So that's why we got the tent, so we can just leave it at the campsite. We can drive and do whatever we want.
The only time would be good if you were in a place for like, or you just go on a camping trip.
For like a week or a long weekend. But if you're stopping at every town, it's a pain in the ass to pack back up. And it's like, I don't even know, it's like this big. Putting just the car that we're travelling in takes up unnecessary space.
It's a lot of room, so.
And Chloe's yoga mat, which it was worth it because it was Kmart and it was only $8, but she doesn't use it. So
I don't use it as much as I should use it.
And that takes up unnecessary space as well. Well, we were stuck in Melbourne for a year, but when we look back, it was perfect for us. We were both working and we had an apartment to ourselves, and we couldn't go out and spend money, so we just saved for a whole year. We both had the same job, we worked together and just earned money and saved, so it was perfect for us.
It worked out okay really in the end. Like we didn't really get to see Melbourne in its full potential, but like when like the lockdown did break, like obviously we did get to go out and experience it. But
it was a bit annoying trying to leave when we wanted to because lots of borders were closed to us, but when we could leave, we left pretty quick, and then it was good for us.
Been alright since. Like, we did get stuck in the Darwin lockdown. That was only like a week though, so that's fine. I think compared to the Victorian one. But yeah, no, it worked out alright. Like, we wouldn't really be doing what we're doing now if we weren't able to save that money and
been able to go for as long.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to go for as long, definitely.
We're just hoping that WA and Northern Territory stay good for a while.
Yeah, good for a while, and
2 weeks time, and then all
good. Probably, if there's something you want to do, just do it. Don't really worry about like the money side of things as such, because you never know, you might never get the chance to do that activity or that thing that you wanted to do ever again. So
especially for us, like, we're from overseas, so we may never come to these places in Australia again. So we just go for it. Like, you can always earn money again, but you might never be able to swim with sharks again. Or
it's like if you have to take a month out of your big lap to earn some money to do one of these activities that you want to do, it's definitely worth it, because you're always going to remember that activity, not the fact that you had to stop for a month. So just do
go
it.
for it. If there's anything you want to do, however expensive, just do it.
Just do it. Thanks, Big Lap Bible.
Cheers, Big Lap Bible. Thanks for inviting us to do this. We enjoyed.